What is up, guys? John the Retro Bro back again. Do you even Retro Bro? We are talking retro handhelds. Guys, with all the talk and all these videos coming out about complaining about the Nintendo Switch and the eShop and there not being enough retro games on there, I have found the perfect alternative. And this thing plays everything from Nintendo all the way up to Dreamcast and more. So let's talk the ultimate retro handheld and do a little emulation demo. This is the GPD X PLUS. Guys, do you even retro handheld, bro? Let's check it out. So it's no surprise that I experiment with a lot of emulation gaming, Raspberry Pis, NVIDIA Shields, Android boxes, you name it. I've hooked it up to a TV and I've probably played Super Mario 3 on it. Over the last year, I started getting into some handheld stuff. I got into the X6, some moddable stuff you can get over from China, and recently I was looking for something to do more. I wanted to do N64 Plus, and I wasn't even sure if that was possible until I came across the GPD X Plus. It's a super powerful Android handheld, so I wanted to go ahead and do a little unboxing and some emulation testing on it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let's check it out. Okay, so not really a big unboxing fan, but we'll go ahead and just do the unboxing real quick and show you what you get in this bad boy. So right off the bat, the box is actually relatively nice, very durable, very strong box. You gotta worry about it getting damaged in shipping. As you can see here, GPD gamepad digital. Sorry if that's backwards, using my front-facing camera. And let's see what we got here. So this does flip open. Pull it up here. There we go. So it flips open like a book. Obviously, these do come from China. And then we get a USB-C charging cord. Little AC adapter here. And then the Mac Daddy here. Right off the bat, first impressions. This thing's solid. It actually has some weight to it. You figure when you feel this is probably between the box and the console. The handheld is actually probably about 60% of the weight. It's pretty crazy actually to see how heavy this thing is. Not really much of a manual here. Just sort of tells you what the buttons do. But that's it. Pretty basic right out of the box. Nothing crazy. Put that aside here. And then boom, here we are. We got both thumbsticks here. Unfortunately, these are not clickable. They did give you an R3 and an L3 though here, which is nice. So, alright. So off the bat, as you can see, pretty large. Let's turn this sucker on and test some games. Alright, so here we are. This is actually one I have already preloaded. We'll go ahead and turn this sucker on. Alright, so you're met with the home screen here. Swipe up to unlock. So when you get this thing, it's going to have Retroarch available already. PPSP, which is a PSP emulator. It does come preloaded with a few arcade games. N64, you'll actually see a few N64 games on here. Those are the ones that are scraped, or you can see thumbnails for. And then those are the ones I added. Comes with Super Nintendo, a few Super Nintendo games. Again, I also added pretty much the whole library on here. And then it comes with the Dreamcast emulator, which is nice even. So we'll go over here, go to the Dreamcast emulator. I was able to squeeze 10 games onto the internal hard drive, which is about 32 gigabytes. It does have the expansion slot for micro SD, so that's nice. You could definitely add a lot of games to this sucker. So let's try out some N64. So right away, obviously, the most requested game is 007. So let's give that a try here. This runs Mupen 64, which is a pretty good emulator. Just hit OK here. As you can see, I was already playing here a little bit. Now, forgive me, because this is awkward trying to hold this camera and play this game at the same time. Now there is a way to remap the buttons, because right now I'm using essentially L1 to fire, which is very hard when you're trying to walk. So as you can see how like that would be a serious problem here, and I'm probably gonna die. So there is a way to remap the buttons. I haven't just got a hold. I haven't just done it. I just haven't done it yet, essentially. So you can see, guys, that runs damn near flawless. You can load save state, load from file. Let's go down to exit. So as you can see, all these are on here. And pretty much the entire library is what I added to mine. Try some Mario Kart here. Okay, so it automatically is loading from where I left off, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'll try Killer Instinct next. So, but again, now I know the color in that probably isn't translating good through my camera, but this looks phenomenal. And again, I'm watching myself play through the actual camera screen. So alright, so let's try some Killer Instinct. So, I mean, really, who the hell needs an N64 Mini, right? Or N64, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. N64 on the virtual store. Just buy this thing. That was a little bit better. As you guys can see, freaking buttery smooth, no problems at all. A little sound hiccups here and there, but I mean, as far as gameplay goes, no issues at all, with the exception of me getting my ass kicked. Alright guys, let's get into some Dreamcast, because I mean, that's really the meat and potatoes here. Versus Capcom, Spider-Man, Giga Wing. Let's try some Crazy Taxi. Everybody loves Crazy Taxi. Okay, so I don't embarrass myself anymore, we'll go arcade, but we'll go work for 3 minutes.
You have 3 crazy minutes.
So I haven't had any issues with the Dreamcast emulation on here whatsoever. As you can see the volume here. I think it's pretty loud, so you can hear that. And the nice thing, because this is essentially an Xbox controller. And I'm sure this video, actually, let me turn this down in case I get a copyright claim on it, which probably will happen due to this song. Thank you, Offspring. I mean, you're punk rock until you it hurts your pockets, I guess. So as you guys can see here, what's reverse? That's reverse. That's right. It's been a while for me. There you guys. Exit here. Super good. Throw some Sonic Adventure on. Actually, no, we're not going to do Sonic Adventure because the intro is too long. But you guys get the gist here. That's the emulation. The cool thing is it does also connect to Google Play, so you get to add additional emulators. It does come with RetroArch, so I just went ahead and I put files in my RetroArch, so I was able to play some of my retro stuff. So I've got on here, for example, I've got Sega Mega Drive. I've got I can play Super Nintendo on here, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, PC Engine. So there's a lot of options with this thing, but as you can see, super solid. So overall, this thing absolutely kills it, guys, and I have only really scraped the surface of what this thing does. Check out ETA Prime's channel. He's done a video. You can get GameCube running on it, PSP. Like I said, I just wanted something to do Nintendo 64. Maybe throw some Dreamcast games on there. The fact that it's got an SD card slot is super awesome. You can even add more games to it. I'm going to definitely be making more videos on this in the process. And even adding games to the system is super easy. I plug it into my PC here, and I essentially just drag and drop files. The creators of this, whoever made it, definitely kept that in mind, was how easy can we make it moddable? How easy can we get our users to put games on it? And like I said, I absolutely love it. I will go ahead and leave a link to the Amazon link where I get them from down below if you guys want to check it out. Hit that link. Keep an eye out for sales. But, you know, as far as price-wise, they are a little pricier than most things you're going to buy. But you have to remember, guys, this thing is top-notch. I mean, it does more than what most Android set-top boxes will do. So I want to know your thoughts. Have you guys experimented with it? What are your experiences? Are you interested? Do you think it's a viable handheld? And, you know, will it be future-proof? Like I said, guys, it's a good alternative to the Switch. I myself subscribe to the online Switch services. I play the 8-bit and the Super Nintendo stuff, but you see all these people complaining about it. Oh, there's not enough games. They only gave us 2 games this month. When in reality, guys, there's so many more options. This being one of them. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Keep it friendly. Until next time, do you even retro, bro? See you on the next video.